The more hits we play, the more hits we get. URLradio.net. Stacey Sturm.
Adam Steen.
Nikki Johnson.
Oh, the world's in order again, isn't it? All right, let's talk about little-known facts about beer. Shall we? We'll talk about beer today.
Let's hear about it.
We're manning it up. We got some machismo now that Steen's back in the studio.
Yeah.
Machismo, my swarthy Latin charm.
See, nobody else would bring swarthy to the table.
Swarthy. Love
This
it.
is why I'm glad you're back, Steen.
Yes.
Awesome.
All right, did you know that back in the Middle Ages, many people chose to drink beer rather than water because alcohol was safer?
Yeah.
Water would kill you.
Wow.
Alcohol was at least processed, and it had water in it.
Well, yeah. I mean, if there's water in it,
All right.
I mean, it's okay. It's
right.
flavored water.
In a poll of adults who drink, 54% of U.S. men claim beer is their favorite alcoholic beverage. Only 27% of women claim beer is their alcoholic beverage. Women tend to be hard liquor drinkers.
I was a beer
think.
girl, man. I liked Bud Light
Really?
and like Blue Moon.
Oh, hard liquor
And-
girl.
Yeah, I mean, when I was drinking, I pretty much drank anything that would get the job done. But, but I mean, I really liked Bud Light. It was good with green
Yeah.
olives, actually.
Yeah, well, it takes the bitterness out a little bit.
Yeah, that's good.
At least psychologically, we believe that. I don't know if that's really true, but
Over the last decade or so, I switched. You know, I've it's kind of changed because I've gotten to the point where if it's not some kind of craft brew or local brew or something like that, I just don't care.
my husband won't drink the brand names anymore. Your
Yeah, there's so many
Coors or
different
your Bud or
kinds.
your Bud Light. He has become such a beer snob. He only drinks craft beers.
Yeah.
But it's nice because, like, I love McQuaid, and I'm always like, you need to support McQuaid's. And he's like, well, he can now because they distribute
Yeah.
a lot of
Some,
craft
like-
beers now. They
Yeah.
come out with some really cool
Different
beers.
flavors and stuff. It's
Yeah,
pretty
they're
cool.
bringing some cool beers to the Bismarck
Yeah.
Van Dan area. But he's tried over 780 beers.
My goodness.
700, 800 beers.
Do
Something
they have like a
that.
pumpkin beer?
They do.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of cool. I would probably
Pumpkin
try that
spice.
if I
Yeah,
did.
actually, I just drank one last weekend.
Nice.
Yeah. So if I do a beer too, I have to do something.
I liked like
Fancy.
strawberry blonde.
That's
Is that
not
like
too
a
bad.
Leinenkugels or something like that?
It could be. It could be a
And
Liney's.
Shock Top, they were good.
Yes. Yeah. Did you know that Andre the Giant could drink 119 beers in the course of 5 hours?
At what percentage alcohol? Probably the 3.5 shit.
That's a
I
big
don't
man.
know. Yeah, well, he is a big man. He
Yeah.
was like 6'6", 350, 400 pounds, but still, 119 beers. That's a lot.
That's a lot of freaking beers, man.
I'm trying to break it down by the minute. It's like a beer a minute almost because 3 hours
like
would be 180. 4 hours would be 240. 5 hours would be 300. Then you're about one every 2 minutes.
it's probably like doing shots for him or something because his hands are probably so huge.
You're right.
From the glass, it's just doing a shot.
You're probably right. Let's see. Prohibition lasted 13 years, 10 months, 19 days, 17 hours, and 32 and a half minutes. FDR ended it by saying what America needs now is a drink, and he toasted America.
Nice.
Thank you, FDR.
Just settle
classy.
down and have a
That
drink.
is classy. Yeah.
13 years. You said?
13 years. I didn't realize Prohibition was that long.
Just people trying to fight to like have like alcohol then?
Yeah, well, actually,
Well-
the tunnels underneath were used a lot to smuggle alcohol through. They had a lot of speakeasies under the, like down below
lot of
us,
moonshine
down
making?
below. Yeah, so there's a lot of bars underneath.
Wow.
Yeah, underneath, like the radio station here and some other places downtown.
Like illegal bars and stuff like that. It's kind of interesting.
It's kind of a shame that we don't have any of that stuff left, you know, as far as...
They should have a bar
No.
that's like themed like one of those old school bars here.
I had heard at one point in time. You're right. There should be like a little underground bar.
That'd be
called
awesome.
Prohibition. I had heard at one time that Peacock still had their bar, but I've been down in their tunnels. I don't know where it would be.
Yeah.
I've been down underground there, and I think I don't know if I asked Dale about that, but I don't think they have it anymore. But some of those bars are so cool. When you
That'd
see
be
'em.
really cool.
They were rich and of rich mahogany.
Rich mahogany, yes. Well, I think it's cool because they have like the Luft or whatever.
Yes.
And they should have one underground now.
You haven't been to Lift. Oh, I suppose you've been out of town.
Yeah.
You've been totally disconnected from the world.
Yeah.
I'm so glad
You gotta head over there.
Welcome
We're
back.
so glad to have you back, Steve. Also, the Czech Republic drinks by far the most beer per capita. Not Germany. Germany's second. Austria is third. Ireland is fourth. Czech Republic is first. I'd want to drink, though, if I lived in the Czech Republic, too. Not a happy place.
Yeah.
So
I
kind of
think
like
Ireland would be first.
It's sort of like living in Bismarck.
Yeah.
Well, from what I understand, North Dakota just lost our number one spot
No.
for.
To who?
What? Who just beat us out? Was it Wisconsin? It wouldn't surprise me if it was
think so.
Wisconsin.
Who the crap
Damn
beat
it.
us?
It was some.
Better start drinking, people.
Yeah, we had it clinched at like it was like 40 some or 44.5 gallons
Yeah.
per North Dakotan per year.
Yeah.
And I forget who we lost out to this last year.
How could you give us that kind of information and not deliver?
You got to find that out, Steve.
I'll
Okay.
Get with it, Steen.
In 2003, PETA actually lobbied many states, including Wisconsin, to change their state beverage from milk to beer.
Wow.
Because some states, like their state beverage is milk.
Why would it be
I
milk?
think there's like two. Well, Wisconsin's a huge dairy state. Like I just drove in from Wisconsin, and there's probably a dairy farm like every 10 miles. Cows.
just the mere mention of PETA makes me want to smack my head into the desk.
Oh, PETA.
According to a recent survey, beer is the world's most popular beverage. So,
Nice.
as a whole, pardon the pun, the world drinks beer. That's the one thing we sort of have in common. No matter where you go, there's beer.
Yeah.
And no matter what town, no matter what country, there's always beer. I think even if you go to Africa,
Beer.
they don't have food, but I think they have beer.
Liquid pork chops. That's what I always call them.
Gotta get those carbohydrates somewhere.
Do you know why the Mayflower landed at Plymouth Rock?
They were out of
Because
beer.
they ran out of beer. Not even a joke. According to this, at least, the Pilgrims that we love to speak so fondly about originally planned to stop at the Hudson River, but their beer ran out. Seriously, this one isn't quite as funny as it sounds. Beer was preferred to fresh water because many of the people, like we'd said before, got sick when they drank the water. So once they ran out of beer, they really didn't have anything to drink.
So
it was
they
like a
think they were
survival
gonna,
thing.
like,
They thought
find
they were going to die.
beers at Plymouth Rock.
They thought they were going to die without beer. I don't know.
I think I felt like that before.
It's called DTs, Steen.
Now, I find this hard to believe. It says the most expensive beer in the world is called Tutankhamun, and it's an ancient Egypt recipe, and it's $52 a bottle.
What?
But I actually bought my husband a bottle of beer that was $200.
What?
It was made by Sam Adams. It was called... Oh, I'm going to blank on it. How am I going to blank on it? It comes in like a really pretty copper bottle. God. It was like Epiphany or something like that. Oh, my husband's going to kill me. He's yelling at the radio right now. Are you serious? You never we spent $200 on that beer.
Did you
They
drink
only
it?
made... No, it was so strong. It tasted, honestly, it tasted like cognac. It was so strong.
Whoa.
It was really, really strong.
No wonder.
Yeah. I love whiskey, cognac, hard liquor.
Yeah.
He gave me a small drink of it. I'm like,
Did your mouth just burn or what?
my eyes started to
Oh
water.
my god.
I'm like, wow, I paid $200 for this. It's crazy. He's going to text me now. He's going to tell me what the name is. Let's see. According to the European Beer Star, Belgium makes the best beer in the world. They've done tons and tons of taste tests, and as a complete country that manufactures beer, Belgium, their beer is ranked higher than everybody else's.
That doesn't surprise me too much.
No, they have like a whole school you can go to, don't you, in Belgium? To make
I
beer?
worked with a guy.
They
He was one of my managers at a restaurant I worked at, and
Uh-huh.
he was from Belgium. And it's so normal for them to serve beer at their table. So, like, his kids would drink beer.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's just normal.
Safer than water.
Yeah.
And the last little known fact about beer. The speed record for beer drinking was once set by Australian Prime Minister Bob Hawke. He was able to drink almost 3 pints in 11 seconds.
What?
Yes!
Das
That
Boot.
guy must have been a blast at parties.
He is the Prime Minister. You know that's how he got voted into office, don't you?
Just beer chugging.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Beer pongs, cake
That is
stands.
their election out there. They're telling us the fastest. Let's go.
They just have a beer contest. And then that's how you win the election.
All right, coming up, we're going to talk about really cool facts about dreams here in just a
I'm
couple
excited.
minutes. And if there's a song you want to hear, email me, Stacy at urlradio.net. That's STACY at urlradio.net.